Hi, welcome to a new episode of William Hououin's Apple Arcade Adventure. It's a series where I play 15 to 20 minutes of an Apple Arcade game and tell you what I think about it. Today we are taking a look at Cypher 007. As usual, I'm taking a look at the option menu. This is something I like to do. There's some achievements to get, so this is definitely something I enjoy. So I will preface this with I've never been a big James Bond fan. I've seen the movies like when they aired on regular TV. I never went to the cinema to watch a James Bond movie. So there's that to keep in mind. So it seems that this is quite faithful to the series, though. I recognized many names of characters in the James Bond movies. So I guess if you're a fan of James Bond, this might be a good game for you. Now, what type of game it is? It's a stealth game. And recently on the podcast, we talked about horror games. And um, playing this for 20 minutes was more stressful to me than my whole Resident Evil 7 playthrough. Stealth games are making me like crazy stressed out. I don't know exactly why. Um, if there's a psychologist watching this, please tell me what it tells about myself that I'm super stressed out in stealth games. But yeah, it's definitely not my type of game. The game is well made though. Didn't have any bugs or anything major. I played with a backbone controller, worked perfectly fine. I sucked at it. You'll see in the gameplay here. I'll probably cut some part. I have like 26 minutes of gameplay, and there's no way I can talk about it for 26 minutes. Well, I mean, I'm known for my convoluted talk, so who knows? But yeah, there's probably gonna be some cuts here. Um, and um, so you stealth, but you can also attack people. You get your hands on weapons. Uh, I mean, like guns, but you can also have some stuff that you can throw to make some noise and distract the guards, and then you can go behind them and choke them. Uh, and it's it's quite satisfying to do. There's a bunch of times where the camera is fixed. All right, it's always fixed, and I kept trying to move the camera with the right joystick. If you see something weird that I'm doing on screen, it's probably this. Because sometimes I would have liked to see a bit more to the left or a bit more to the right. I guess the game is definitely made to show you what you need to see. But yeah, this is something that if I was playing this on the long term, I would definitely have to get used to. Um, there's no. I was thinking about music, sound, and stuff like that. There's no voice acting. The story is given you through text, which is perfectly fine with me. I grew up with, old SNES games. Uh, I'm fine with no voice acting. I do like voice acting. When it's well done, it's cool, but I don't need it. Here I was trying to... I, I didn't knew... Um, I wasn't reading the bottom text, like meaty, press right shoulder button to attack and stuff. And so, at that point, I thought I could just choke people, and I was trying. I decided to keep that part of the gameplay here because I think it's quite funny, but I I didn't understood I could punch, so I was just trying to choke the dude. But yeah, once I understood, like block and attack. Yeah, I did that. uh, I mean, that's comedy, right? That's funny, I suppose. So as far as the story goes, I played like 2, 3 chapters. I don't know how much chapter there is total, but basically, James Bond's going to do stuff here, going to gather some information, and in the end, he gets framed. He's waking up in his apartment, and some bad people are coming for him, and so he's on the run. The premise of the game is James Bond's been framed, and he is on the run to prove his innocence. This is what I got. I mean, I could be wrong in some part of this, but this is what I think. Um, Now here you have to throw something to distract the guard, and I'll be honest, it was not easy for me to do the thing. Uh, this thing has been recorded a few days ago, and to be honest, I've been quite sick since then. I don't remember like exactly what happened here, but I think you kind of have to aim your thing and just let go of the button. I was trying to press another button to throw the thing, but I think in the end you just need to release the button, and it's gonna throw it, something like that. Um, it says press the right trigger to throw though, so maybe it's the other way around. Look, anyway, you know, I did it. It's done. Hooray. Yay me. So let's cut a bit here and go to the end of the mission. Okay, so this is where it happens. I get trapped, and then we get framed. So this is pretty much the end of the tutorial. I don't know who this dude is. I am, you know, some James Bond fan here probably will know, but I don't. So I got an achievement, and so, you know, weirdly enough, we woke up in our apartment. So another thing about the game is you get score at the end, not at the end of the tutorial, but I'm gonna show you at the end of chapter 1. There's a scoring system. So the way it works, I think, is there's a bunch of things to find in each rooms, and the more you find, the better score you'll have. But the thing is, there's people looking out for you that want you dead, and so I was not able to get all the things. It was just too risky. So because you don't have to take any of those things to actually progress. Like right now, your objective is pretty much, you know, well, not right now, because the bad people are not there yet, but it's pretty much to escape. This is your objective, and all of those things you can interact with will give you points. And at the end of the mission, depending on the points you have a letter like CBAS, and it also, I'm not too sure which one is which, but there's some stuff you can take that will give you also like some kind of currency to buy some new weapons and tools and upgrade them. So this is something to keep in mind. The idea is you replay those levels a few times to get the best. I don't. I wasn't too sure what I was doing here. I tried to interact with this thing, and maybe it's just a switch, like for the lights or something. I ended up giving up on it, so I'm not too sure. What's this thing doing? But yeah, so there's definitely a lot of replayability here because the idea is to try to get a good score. If you're into scoring, I think there's something here to keep you entertained. And even if you're not, there's a pretty good James Bond story, I think. It's coming. No, don't forget, it's coming from a non-James Bond fan. So take that for what you will. Let's go a bit further ahead in the gameplay thingy. Alright, so just in time to see my great escape. I succeeded the mission. I've escaped. So here's the scoring system. You have some time to respect to. There's a timing system. It's pretty in depth. I like this. Um, so this is now that we're gonna be able to get some tools, I think, and upgrade our stuff. I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. But here, things are getting a bit more complex. You can use like the radio to make some noise to lure the guards, and then hide in the closet. And then when they come see the radio, well, you can choke them with grace and respect. So this is a mechanic I've enjoyed. I think this is pretty nice. But yeah, there's also different type of traps you can activate, like man, looking at it after the fact is incredibly stressful to me. I can't understand why it's crazy. The dude after killing you is just, well, I'm gonna go walk my merry way. Why not? There's a bunch of checkpoint. I'll admit, in my short time, I only played this for like 30 minutes. Um, I never had to redo a lot of playing. You know, when you die, it's not a big deal. You can definitely experiment with stuff. You're not going back like 20 minutes prior to what you just did, so you never lose too much. There's a bunch of checkpoints. It's not, you know, dying is not a big deal, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, let's go to the end of this mission and see the upgrade system. Alright, so we are now at the end of the mission, and we're gonna be able to take a look at the upgrade system. I'm sorry, it's not it's definitely not my best work, but I'm really not feeling too good. Uh, but I had this like recorded, so I wanted to get the commentary out there before I forget all of this. So yeah, okay, end mission, good. All right. So now you can see, I said prior that there was letters to the mission scoring, but there's not, it's just points. I don't know why I thought there would be like an S rank or A rank. I'm sorry, it was misleading. Alright, so here you can use the stuff you found during the mission to to upgrade or create some new tools and weapons. So, well, they call it gadget because this is what James Bond do. He's not using tools, he's using gadget. But it's kind of the same, right? So, as you can see, I don't have that much to do yet, but there's a lot of stuff to find, and to unlock those items, from what I understand, you need to find the blueprint for it by, you know, searching for it in the levels. So it's really up to you. You have to, but searching in levels is kind of stressful. You can replay the every chapter to get better scoring, to find more blueprints and more intel and stuff. Um, 120,000 people are playing this. It's pretty good actually for an Apple Arcade exclusive. Um, oh, and there's also difficulty modes. Um, you can bump up the difficulty quite a bit, from what I understand. So there's that too. So this is pretty much what I had to show you about Cypher 007. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it was somewhat informative. And yeah, go do something else now. Go play games. This is what I'm gonna do because it's pretty much the only thing I can do right now, to be completely honest. All right, have fun. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.